Hello and welcome. Janet Beckers here with your wonderful web TV tip of the week. Today we've got video number 2 in just a couple of videos I'm doing to help you to be able to make sure that 2017 is your best year yet. Now, in my last video, I talked about how before you can really plan out your calendar for next year to make sure that you're going to have the best year yet, you need to do a review of the previous year. And we're going to start with looking at the numbers and taking the passion out of it and just having a look to see what products and services have got what kind of profit margins. So you know that you're going to be putting your effort where it's worth. Today, we're going to be taking the opposite approach. And now, instead of trying to take the emotion out of everything, we're going to put the emotion back in and we're going to talk about energy, because it's fantastic if programs that you know that they've got a good profit margin in them, or they bring in great revenue to your business. But if you are burning yourself out, if you absolutely hate running those programs, well, we need to have a good look at what you're going to be doing next year. So now that we've looked at your different programs and services, or the ones that you've been planning, and we've looked at them in terms of money, now we need to look at in terms of how much of your energy, your time is going to be involved in doing those. How much is it going to be requiring you to do the things you love doing, and how much the things that you don't particularly like doing. This is really, really important. To give you an example, a few years ago, I had been running a program where I got to meet with my high-end clients in 2 to 3 day workshops, and I loved doing it. But it took me away from home a lot, and so I stopped running it because at that particular time, it was important for me that I was home a lot more. The kids were at that particular age where they needed somebody there at home of an afternoon. Now, at the beginning of 2016, I thought, you know what? My kids are fine now. They're adults. They're not going to need me to be there all the time. And I really, really I get a beautiful amount of energy from actually spending time with my clients, especially the clients that I know are taking action, the people who are drawn to my higher programs. And so I decided to start the Wonderful Web Leaders program to run in 2016. And to be totally honest, the main reason why I started that program was not because it was going to be the one that brought in the most revenue, because there's expenses with running retreats. It's, there would be easier ways to make the money and just selling a product over and over. But for me, energetically, I really, really needed it. And I tell you what, I absolutely loved it. Loved the people I worked with. Absolutely loved getting to spend time with them. And the benefit, my daughter actually got to come along with me as an intern running retreats. So how cool was that? So for me, that worked out really energetically. We've just reviewed that program, worked out some ways money-wise that we can make it more profitable and easier to run. And I'm really looking forward to doing it next year. If I had found, after doing that program, that it drained me rather than fed my soul, I'd stop it. Does that make sense? So I want you to have a look at what you've been doing and think, is there something energetically I'm missing? Like for me, I was getting a bit lonely. I wanted to spend time with my clients. For you, it might be energetically, it might be, I've just got to stop, having people with me all the time. I've got to get myself back from the business. That might be it. So have a look. So now I want you to do an audit and have a look at all the programs you've run, and I want you to kind of rate them on which ones fed your soul, which ones didn't. And ones that didn't feed your soul doesn't necessarily mean you have to scrap it. Is there something that you can change? Bring in somebody for a few hours a week just on a particular part in that program so you don't have to do those things, as an example. So really make those reviews before you start planning what you're going to do next year, because it is your energy that is going to keep you really passionate about your business, and that is going to draw those clients to you as well. So it does work as an actual business client attraction. They will be drawn to that energy when you're loving what you're doing. So I'd love to hear from you. When you've done this exercise, have you got rid of programs that you were doing? Have you brought in new ones? Have you modified something that you've done? Has it totally made you look at everything you're doing and thinking, whoa, I need to change my whole structure? I'd love to hear from you. So please leave your comments down below, and anything else that you've got that can help other people through this particular exercise. Okay, looking forward to talking. Bye.